All right. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar coming back at you again with another daily exhortation to edify the body, to edify the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to the best of my ability. And before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akyam preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. Once again, I'm back with another daily exhortation, man, and this is going to be more of a quick hitter, man. Just thinking about, conversations that I had with, people that are in the world the other day. It's starting to dawn on particular men, that, we're entering a great time, but a lot of our people, they don't understand the magnitude of what's approaching. They don't understand the magnitude of what's actually manifesting before their eyes. I was watching quite a few videos the other day, yesterday, and brothers were putting up very spiritual videos, man, very spiritual lessons. And I got a lot out of those lessons, man. But the things that stood out to me the most was, the darkness of our people, the darkness that's covering them. And also, the result of taking this yab, and this is something that we've, spoken about amongst ourselves, about those who've taken that yab. They've become different after taking that yab, man. They've it's a subtle change that has overcome them, and it's a change that they're not aware of, but that we're aware of. These were the things, because a lot of the times people, when they haven't seen you in a while, they'll come up to you and they'll be like, yo, you've changed. But to yourself, you're the same old person, and that's how 2/3 of our people are. Those who've taken that mark, who've taken not the mark, but who've taken that yab, that Maxine. All right. So, they don't see the subtle changes in them, but we do. How could they? They're going through changes inwardly, and they're totally unaware. That's called subtlety. The Lord used Esau, Edom, to use subtlety, man, to overthrow them from within. All right. So we know that's not the final mark, but that's just the mark. That's just leading. That's just the infrastructure leading the way to the mark. All right. But, we're entering into a time where a lot of our people have no idea of the magnitude that they're getting ready to experience, man. The Lord said it, man. It shall be a day as none other. But Salakia, let me go to Matthew 24. Matthew 24, verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be." So, this is what the Lord has been warning us about, and our people, they, at this point, there's nothing to be said, like the scripture says, man, after the first and second admonition, reject. A lot of these people, man, you can see that the Most High hasn't favored them. You could see that, man, like they're still in this time thinking that, this place is going to go back to normal eventually. People have bugged out ideologies about what's getting ready to happen. And this will be people who go to church every Sunday. And the answers is right there in the book that they claim that they believe in. That's in their hands every Sunday. That's in their homes, sitting in their living room table or in their kitchen table, wide open. And no one decides to ever pick it up and read it. But it's become normal to, establish your own righteousness here in this world. To tell what you think is getting ready to happen Well, the Lord has his plans, and it's being executed right before our eyes. And it's going to be as a time that was never been, man. Nor shall ever be. Greater than slavery. Greater than World War I, World War II. Greater than all the injustices that's been ever done unto us ever throughout history. It's going to be the greatest famine, the greatest plagues, the greatest use of the sword. We're living in that time. And the Lord has been very merciful unto our people, man, to receive of this covering. But our people, they don't want this covering, man, because they believe that they got it. They believe that they have the tools that are necessary to live through all these things, but they don't understand. They don't understand. You know, some people say, you know, it's not going to happen until my great-great-grandchildren, my grandchildren will be long gone. And I heard this from an old head. And I thought he was a lot wiser. I thought he was a lot wiser than that. Seeing the things that we're experiencing, you know, we often talk about, you know, the things that we see in our news feeds and that we hear in the news. And he's a former police officer, so I'm assuming that he should know and have a heads up on a lot of these things. But he's dumb as a box of bricks, man. You know. You know, let me keep going. Let's go to Ezekiel 12, man. All right, because this is exactly what our people have in their hearts, man. You know, especially our people. Esau, Edom, you know, whenever I interact with them, they seem to be more in tune about what's going on. You know, I even spoke to an Edomite and I told him, I was like, yo, do you remember that even President Trump even warned his own people about what they were getting ready to experience under this presidency. You know, he was warning his people. And I told him, I was like, yo, that was a very important speech, you know, that Trump made. All right. But after that speech was made, it was never spoken of again. You know, he said some great things. He was warning his people about what was getting ready to establish. And I thought it was a major, I thought they were probably getting ready to knock him off for that, man. But they didn't. And Jake, being occupied with entertainment, didn't catch it. And neither did the news want to continue to shine light on that speech. But I remember hearing that speech. And he was warning his people about the things that were getting ready to come upon this place. All right. But our people, they still have it in their heart. Oh, that's somewhere, you know, but let's bring out the scripture. All right. Ezekiel 12, verse 27. And it says, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Yasha'Allah say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesieth of the times that are afar off. Now, all these things are happening. Gas prices going up. Food prices going up. But still, in the minds of our people, they're like, oh, that time, it's not going to come. Oh, that's just how the market is, you know, up and down. Oh, that time is going to be in our grandchildren. Right in the midst of it. They're thinking like that. Right in the midst of it. Knee deep. Not questioning anything that's going on. Worried about sports. I watch sports. I watch a lot of basketball. But I still remain sober-minded. I understand that all of this is going to go away in the blink of an eye. I understand the Lord's will be done. But they don't. This is the one thing about Jake, man. Jake is in some kind of imaginary world, some fairy tale world. While Esau, Edom, and the other nations all around them they're preparing and they're getting ready for this time. And the Lord has shown us mercy by having us prepare. By giving us back our ancient mind. Reminding us and bringing us back into remembrance of the times of siege. the times of the sword, the times of pestilence, and how the Lord delivered us from those things to build us up. But our people, they've rejected the Lord. And now the Most High, now Yahushua is getting ready to reject them in front of his Father. All right. And it says, verse 28, therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the words which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord. All right. So the words, the prophecies that are written in the scriptures, man, they are manifesting. All right. So our people can no longer say, oh, a time, it's a far off. Everything is happening right now. See, they put off the day of the Lord. They put it off. Let me see if I can bring that out real quick. Let me see if I can find that real quick, and then I'll close shop, man. You know, they put off the day of the Lord. They constantly put off the day of the Lord. All right. Where's that? Where it says putting that off from day to day. Yeah, con. This is Sirach 5 verse 7, and it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in that day of vengeance. All right. Set not thy heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity. All right. Winnow not with every wind, and go not in every way, for so doeth the sinner that hath a double tongue. All right. So put not off from day to day. And it just seems like that's the spirit our people are in. And now the day of vengeance is going to dawn upon our people. All right. As a thief in the night. You know, they're going to get hit like a baseball bat. All right. So I just wanted to share these thoughts with y'all brothers, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, and I hope y'all were edified. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.